I want to just express a lot of excitement and enthusiasm about this initiative. I am Tim Smith, the superintendent for the Escambia County School District, and the purpose of this gathering is to kick off our strategic planning initiative. I will present insight to a vision, an overview, along with some upcoming planning actions. After I complete my words, some of our board members will come and share their aspirations for the future. First, I want to thank you for joining in. We appreciate your attention to this special initiative, and I want to thank our fantastic board. They are an incredible group of leaders, and together we are very excited about the future where we work to reach all of our students so that they have a successful learning experience. I also want to take a moment to thank Dr. Mona Amodeo and Mr. Chris Poor of the ID Group. I want to thank them for their partnership and for lending their expertise to our strategic planning process. And I wish to also take a moment to thank our district employees, teachers, support staff members, school-based and district-based employees, principals, and administrative personnel. They have had quite a unique year. It's been a very challenging year. But through it, they have shown dedication, resilience, toughness, and they have been instrumental collectively in our students moving forward this year. I take a moment to also thank our students for continuing their learning and for being so very special to us. Great futures await, and our students will go on to do great things and use their learning to be helpful, productive citizens. I thank our parents for their continued support of our schools and for all they do for their kids. I thank our community members, residents of Escambia County. This is your school district, and I appreciate your commitment to the school district. That commitment is clearly seen as residents have passed sales tax, a half-cent sales tax, on numerous occasions, and the Escambia Children's Trust was created by the community voting at a rate of over 61% of the ballots. Thank you, Escambia residents. I am greatly honored to be your superintendent. Students recently asked why I wanted to be the superintendent. Well, first of all, Pensacola is a fantastic place. I was intrigued with the size and the number of students in our district, with the diversity of our student body. And I also saw a strong foundation of academics, of systems for operations and human resources and finance. The structure and the foundation of the district is strong and it's healthy. And great gains have been made over the years academically, with the last accountability cycle in the 2018-19 year displaying a number of schools improving their state-earned letter grade. I have also learned further about the district in my early months here. I've learned that Mr. Thomas, our previous superintendent, and this board are a talented group and dedicated to our students doing well, learning, and growing. I have learned that we have a successful, hard-working group of employees in the district who have worked together to make real gains over the past 12 years. An example of that is our graduation rate for last year was announced by the state, and it climbed 1.7% to 86.5%. That's 12 consecutive years of growth and improvement in our graduation rate. Couple this with a local community leadership that has just been magnificent. We see that in Achieve Escambia through the Studer Institute, people who are working for childhood learning initiatives and for kindergarten readiness. We do indeed have a community that cares about students and cares about schools in this district. And I thank you, the community, for that. That's a key piece in a successful school district. My vision for the district is a launching spot. Through this process of strategic planning, that vision will be shaped, fine-tuned, and finalized based on district and community feedback. My vision includes for the district 3 key points: increasing student proficiency rates of learning, closing the achievement gap between African American students and white students, and being united as we possibly can be for all students. I and our board members today kick off a pre-strategic planning process that will inform the crafting of our mission and vision statement and areas of focus needed to help us realize our vision that will be created collectively as we hear and we fine-tune and we shape in that vision statement so that all of us stake claim to it, own it, and are excited about it. The first step of this strategic planning process will be a dialogue session during which we will engage a cross-section of district internal stakeholders, which includes teachers and staff. The goal is to hear and listen to the shared ideas and aspirations for our district. We want to know successes that have evoked pride and what can be built on as we look to the future. The theme is celebrating our past, designing our future together. Because it would take months for us to have a chance to listen to everyone, the second step will be an Escambia County School District-wide online survey to all of our employees so they have the opportunity to share their thoughts. Step 3 will be to conduct a similar dialogue meeting in April, where we will bring together a cross-section of community leaders and partners to ask them to share their perspectives. All of this will be analyzed by the research team from the Pensacola-based ID group, who we have engaged to facilitate this process. It is important for everyone to be informed. As we move through this process, an online portal will be created for staff and the community to access information and updates. This is scheduled to go live in mid-February. No one knows this district, its students, or its community better than those who are part of this great district and this outstanding community. I am excited about uniting together to tap into this shared knowledge and to shape a future we want to see for all of our students, our district, and our community. As we grapple with the real challenges, we must also focus our sights on the future. Our goal is for every student to successfully learn in a positive and supportive learning environment. Safety is key. For every student to graduate is also a key goal, and for every student to become a helpful, productive citizen is another key goal. I ask for your participation, collaboration, determination, enthusiasm, and grit. We need your commitment to embrace the power of possibility as we celebrate the district's many accomplishments and then write the next chapter of our story together. We will live a chapter where all kids are positioned to succeed and to live a life filled with positive choices and great opportunities. We must reach all kids. We must eliminate our achievement gap. We must, we can, and we will. I call for all of us to unite for all of our students. Thank you very much. At this time, I invite our board members to share their thoughts and aspirations about the future.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. First of all, I've got to realize that I have just made a drastic move by coming to the mic first, but it's okay. It's okay. My vision for the district is what it's always been, that we provide an environment for all children to learn, regardless of where they came from, what their life circumstances are. We still have a responsibility as a school district to provide a quality education for them. I am pleased that we are beginning to look within ourselves to determine what we can do different, better, and wiser in order to provide a quality education for all children. As we look at our vision statement and our mission statement, it's very clear to me what we ought to be doing. And so when I look at the initiative that we are about to engage in, I am pleased to say I believe that we are on the right road. And trust me, at any time that I find that we have deviated to another path, I certainly will be one of the people who will stand here and let you know that. But at this point, I am pleased with the direction that we are going. Thank you.
Smith, and thank you so much for those that are participating, whether you're here in the room or whether you're going to watch us now or later. I am very excited about this initiative, about the fact that we are talking about unity. We asked for your help back a year ago when we started looking for our superintendent. Many of you attended community forums. You took surveys then. You helped us know what the vision was for who you wanted to lead this community. We're now asking for your help again. We need to hear from you. We need to know from you. As we talk about celebrating our past, we have done good things in the past. What are the things you celebrate that we have done? But we also need you to tell us where you think we can improve. As Dr. Edler said, we have always been about educating all students. That has always been our mission. And while we're elected separately from different geographic districts in the community, we are up here to represent each and every student in our school district. So what I want to say to you, Mr. Thomas did a fantastic job. He brought us from good to better. We, with the help of you and the community, are going to take us from better to best. Join us in this quest as we move forward to do what's best for all of our students.
Good afternoon. I just briefly want to join and be a part of, with the other board members and the superintendent, that we look forward to this initiative. We know that we've had great leadership thus far from the ID group. I appreciate that. I think that the process has been clearly defined. I think that opening up to the community and to being sure that we keep our employees in this loop, because as Dr. Smith had said earlier, these are the ones who do the day-to-day business and have the most information on and background. Their training as professional educators does give them a leg up. But from the community side, this is an opportunity for people to help shape and mold what the immediate future and long-range future can be for this district. I like that we're also looking at the past. Being one of the older ones on the board, I was very much a part of that past, and we do need to celebrate it. But as I believe it's Henry Ford that had the statement, there is always a better way to do something. Find it.
is the quote that he used, and I think that this district has that same mindset at this point. We can always improve, and with the help of everyone in the community and everyone in the district, we will do it together. Thank you.
I am also, oh, go ahead. I want to say I've been very excited about our new superintendent. We've had a chance to go around the schools together, ride in the car together, and I'm very excited about his vision for the school district of what he's looking for us to accomplish. It is time for us to meet those challenges of those areas that we need to work on, and very excited about this process. And with that, let's close the statement. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for attending this session. We are united and we are excited about this venture into strategic planning as we work together as a board, as a district, as an entire community for all of our kids in the Escambia County School District. Thank you and have a fantastic afternoon.